Good morning. God bless you, and welcome to another morning fast break. Look, I'm not going to take a lot of your time this morning, but I want to jump right into this word because I think it's very very critical, especially where we are now. Interacting with our families as much as we have been lately, and being kind of close knit. Sometimes you find out that there are some things that are emotionally distressing. A lot of families have uh, old issues, and a lot of people in relationships have old issues. A lot of people have things that kind of keep them apart and prevent them from kind of coming back together, really achieving healing, really achieving healing. And I've said before that when everything is said and done, when everything's said and done, we're going to need just a mountain of grace to help us really emotionally heal from certain things, situations, and things of that nature. And I think it's really relevant right now to kind of share this with you. The Bible says in Genesis, the 43rd chapter and the 30th verse, it says, "And Joseph made haste, for his bowels did yearn upon his brother. He sought where to weep. He sought where to weep. And he entered into his chamber and wept there." The very first thing I want to share with you today about emotional healing is getting it out. Getting it out. There was a song, and I've heard it remade. It was remade by Kirk Franklin not too long ago. But in the 80s, there was a song by a group named Tears for Fear. And the song said, "Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without." And the whole thing was there was a therapy in the 80s to where you would kind of emotionally release kind of the pressure and the built up tension by just kind of going somewhere and yelling, just getting it out. And where I don't know if I recommend that, what I definitely do recommend is getting it out, letting it just expressing the tension, the frustration, the anger, finding a place where you can get free of the emotional response that is created by the things you have gone through. You gotta get you gotta get it out sometimes. Get it out, let it go, yell about it, get it out. Because if you don't find a place to release that stuff, you're going to inflict that pain on somebody else. And in my experience, you usually inflict it on the things closest to you. I remember when I was younger and they had the LA riots, and I would hear people say, "Why are they destroying their community in South Central LA? Why are these black people destroying their community? Why don't they go to Beverly Hills or Rodeo Drive or you know where all the money is and destroy that and make that a political statement there and riot there?" And I said to someone, because when you get mad at your house, you don't go knock on your neighbor's door and go break their lamp. You get mad, you don't go and kick your friend's dog down the street. And you generally release your anger and your frustration where you are. And I think that people need to find more spaces, or a space even, where they can kind of let it go. We bring too many things to the table when we interact with each other. And a lot of times we're not emotionally healed. We're not in an emotionally stable place to really deal with some things. Sometimes you just got to get it out. You see somebody ranting and raving somewhere. They may sound like it's nonsense when they're just going off. Sometimes they just need somebody to listen. I just need somebody to hear. Here Joseph is, after going through all that stuff, he's sitting in the palace. He is in control of everything. His folks that did him wrong are coming to him needing his help. He has the ability to do any number of things to them. But there's so much underlying experience and pain and anger in him that it all wells up. And when he meets his new brother that he never met before, it gets even more intense. And the Bible said that he went and he looked for a place to weep. He looked for a place to weep. And he entered into his chamber, alone by himself. And he wept there. Let it out. It's okay. God understands. The people that love you understand. Find a place, find a space when you can just yell, cry, let it go. Because the first step to emotional healing is freedom. You got to get emotionally free of the thing. It's been a morning fast break. Be blessed. I'll talk to you later. Bye.